Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over the Potato, and this is a little update on where I've been, what's been happening, and the best excuse that I can think of for why I haven't been uploading for such a long time. I never really found these update videos very entertaining, I guess, to watch when other YouTubers did them. It was always, you know, the same things that were said and whatever. But you know, if you're not entertained, if you don't want to watch, then I completely understand. It's up to you. But I just thought I'd give you a little update on what's been happening. So 4 months ago, I got a job. I got a full-time job, and I've been working like crazy at that, and that's left me with very little time to do anything other than eat, sleep, and work. So over the last couple of weeks, it's really been an opportunity for me to actually start playing games again, which has been quite fun. But of course, with such a full-on job, I really don't have time to dedicate any time to this channel, really. And something, you know, when I look back at how much time and effort and energy I put into all of the stuff that went on this channel, it really is crazy, because it really is. It's comparable to it's very comparable to just a full-time job. So I really don't have the time to do two full-time jobs, one on YouTube, one in the real world. Yeah, I just don't have time to do that, and I'm sorry. I just really do not have the time or the energy to make that happen. It's rough. It's really rough. But it turns out that when I sort of left YouTube 4 months ago, that YouTube went through a really shitty time, and it still is going through that shitty time with everybody's videos being demonetized. And I know that's happened to a number of my co-creators. It hasn't affected me, obviously, because I haven't uploaded anything since I can't remember what it was, July. But at the same time, it's you know, a little bit of a blessing, I suppose, that that I left when I did, and I wasn't demotivated to the point of desperation, really. But I mean, also, you know, just sort of coming back and having a wee look at my stats here. As it turns out, I made a comparable amount over the last month in YouTube from not uploading anything at all, and I still made about as much as I would expect to make when I was, you know, pretty much dedicating all of my time to YouTube, which I guess is kind of shitty. That's really shitty, actually, that, you know, you can pour so much time and effort and energy into something, and you know, and see so little benefit. But I guess that's just the way of the world, isn't it? There's not really much you can do about that. So so there we go. Also, in terms of the channel and in terms of the content, another reason that I sort of decided it was time to take a break is that I've never really considered myself as much of an artist, you know, much of a creative, I suppose is probably the better term. But I think it just got to a point where whatever I was making, you know, the YouTube videos that I was making, they weren't creatively satisfying in the way that creating things should be. And after making over 2,000 videos, after making over 3,000 videos actually, you know, it all becomes kind of samey, you know. Even when you pick up a new game and you play a new game, and you know, you enjoy that game for what it is, what you're saying about the game and the way that you play the game, it all becomes very mechanical, and it all becomes very, not monotonous, but very samey. It's, you know, very samey, very repetitive. So I think in terms of me leaving, that was certainly it was certainly something that needed to happen, I think, because in terms of the creativity and the creative fulfillment that YouTube was giving me, there just wasn't really enough there. So that's kind of another reason, and that's something that I realized after I'd stopped doing it for a while. It was just, you know, it wasn't fulfilling me creatively in the way that I thought it was whilst I was doing it, which sounds really stupid, but I mean, in retrospect, in hindsight, everything is 2020, isn't it? So that's just the way that it is. In terms of going forward, I don't really know what I see for this channel. I love strategy games. I love playing them, and I really enjoy the channel. Like, it's good fun, and I loved doing it for the time that I did it. And I do want to do something with it. I'm just not quite sure what that will be. It will be something gaming related. It'll probably be something strategy related. I don't know. But I think it's gonna just take time to develop some concept of what I want to do with the channel. I'm incredibly grateful for everyone who's stuck around and who's still subscribed. Over 10,000 of you. It's kind of unreal looking back at the hard slog that we went through in order to get to 10,000, and then just, you know, abandoned it. I say abandoned, you know, prematurely resigned, I suppose, from my position as content creator. But it's, you know, it's just one of these things, and it needed to be done. But certainly going forward, I will be doing something. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. It might just be you know, it might just be the same stuff. It might turn out that you know, doing that sort of stuff is something that I want to do again, and therefore I'll just post videos on a reduced schedule. But I'm not sure. Something that I do know though is that I definitely want to work together with the people that I've come to know since starting YouTube. You know, people like Rhapsody, Gabe, Game Gabster, you know, just a whole bunch of people. Brink, Ryan, Steejo. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that are, you know, really cool guys, and I've got a lot of time for them, and I'd very much like to do something with them in the future. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens, because I just don't know. I just don't know. So sorry for this little rambly video, but I thought I'd just let you know that I'm not dead. I am still around. I do still want to do something in this sphere. I just don't know what it's going to be or when it's going to happen. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.